up so difficult?
What's up, guys? T5 Administrator here. NBA 2K18. Well,
What the heck?
it's 2K. I did not play the prelude because I wanted all the full game in its full glory for me. For me. Okay,
Oh
so
God.
NBA 2K18 seems not that much different from the rest of the 2Ks, honestly. I honestly, the neighborhood thing is cool, but I don't really like it. I'm going to tell you why. Every single time I load back into my career, I have to walk or run all the way to the proving ground, or the new park, or the proving ground, whatever they want to call it. It's park. Okay, that's what it is. But I don't feel like running all that time. Now you might think, well, Kyle, you had to wait through a loading screen that time. Faster loading screens, all you get there more gameplay, less loading. Okay, yeah, but I would rather be loading and just looking at my phone than be just walking, jogging down some random street with a couple of stores on it. They have the Ante Up court inside of a building. You know, they have the barber shop. They got a Foot Locker, Swags, which is like the clothing store in the neighborhood. It's just a gimmick to me. I don't really like it. I personally like the old system better, where I just load into a park. And then the worst thing about it is, if I want to get into another park, I have to like go out and then come back in. And these are very, very early impressions here, so I don't know if there's a way to just switch, like, or find new park. I don't know if there's a way for that yet. But if there is, forgive me, I haven't found it. But it seems pretty tedious going into Proving Ground or Park or whatever they're calling it this year. So I don't really like that. The game seems kind of the same. You know, still has the same pretty annoying 2K stuff going on with it. We all know what that is. I'm talking dribbling through your body, the ball going through your hand when you try to get a block, your hand going through the ball, you know, getting stuck in the animation while you're trying to play defense on the player. These are all things you kind of got to deal with when you're playing NBA 2K. So I'm not going to complain about them too much, but they are still there. They are still pretty darn annoying, and I definitely don't like that very much. I have not played through the whole, like, My Career storyline yet, but that's normally pretty good. So far, it's pretty good. It's like a new take on everything. Instead of coming out of college, you're coming out of playing street ball, like professional street ball, and getting right into the NBA. It's less believable, but it is a little more interesting. And there are some interesting characters, like the if you haven't played the story mode yet, the Asian chick that is the main character's best friend, and she's really funny. I really enjoy her as a character. Wells as a character. Wells is a really good character. You know, the vet that kind of takes in the main character as his rookie. So early on in the story, right now, pretty early on, it's seeming pretty promising. That could always change, but if it does, you'll get probably a pretty ranty video about how stupid the storyline is for NBA 2K18. But I don't think that's going to happen. Now, I don't know if this game's going to pull me in more than the rest of the 2K games, the NBA 2K games. I don't really usually mess with them because I feel like a lot of the time they tick me off more than they excite me, or more than they give me a fun experience. Don't get me wrong, they are really fun, but it's definitely not fun when you're a shot creator slasher like I am. You're a shot creating slasher and you're missing wide open moving jump shots when your mid range is completely maxed out, or you're missing layups, random layups with a little bit of contest there. You're supposed to be a slasher. early on in the game, it doesn't really matter. You're going to have to get open, and you're going to have to make do with whatever, man, because if you don't, you're going to have a pretty tough time. I lost the first 8 games I played straight, and I was pretty tilted, like really, really tilted. But when I came back, I think I won like 3 in a row, and I lost 1, so now I'm like 3-9, which still isn't good, but it definitely feels good to win when you're playing Park. The game itself, the new shot meter, instead of it being on the bottom, it's on the top left of your character. It's the same thing, it just looks different. It's just like what EA did with the brand new dynamic kick meter on Madden 17. That was an exact carbon copy of the Madden 11 kick meter. It just looked different. So that's basically what this is. If they're trying to advertise that as like a different, super interesting thing going on, it's not. It's the same thing. It just looks a little different, and you might have to get used to it looking like that, because it definitely is different. The little bar is definitely smaller. So, but it's the same. Trust me, it's the same thing. Your starting character still has on them ugly gray sweatpants and that stupid brown shirt. Please, 2K, can we get like a red shirt or a gray shirt, maybe even to match with the pants? Like, why the Dookie Brown shirt? I don't like the Dookie Brown shirt. I really don't. But I mean, I don't really make NBA 2K videos, so I don't really play the game super heavy. So I don't know what you guys' opinion on the Dookie Brown is. But I don't really like it. There's not really much to say. It's still NBA 2K. It doesn't really do anything that different. I'm not sure if the Gauntlet mode is back, but if the Gauntlet mode is back in my team, you definitely see me playing that. That's one of the modes I actually do enjoy on NBA 2K. There's not much to say about this game, man. Definitely not much. Not really much to really be frustrated with yet, because a lot of the bugs and glitches haven't really came out, and we know they're there. Come on, don't play dumb with me. You know they're there. I know they're there. This is an NBA 2K game. There's gonna be some weird bugs, some weird glitches, and there's probably some pretty OP archetypes that people haven't figured out yet. And when they figure out the right jump shot that goes with this archetype, with this, step back and this Euro step, like, I'm telling you, there's gonna be some pretty OP archetypes out there. But that's really it, man. It's not really much, honestly, for me to say. It's NBA 2K. If you enjoy NBA 2K, you're gonna love this one just as much as you love the last 4 or 5 games that have came out. I'm gonna say the last 3, because they started Park in 15, right? So you're gonna enjoy this one just like you enjoyed the last 3 or 4 that's been out. It's 2K. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. If you don't, you don't. Not much change. Same with a lot of sports games. That's all for today, guys. Peace out. I didn't know this would work, but I'd been doing my commentaries like for PC games on my PC, and I just plugged my Blue Snowball into my PlayStation, and that's what I'm recording with right now. So tell me if the mic quality sounds 10 times better. I honestly think it does. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just blinded by the excitement of feeling super professional because I got the Snowball on my desk now. But I'm pretty sure that I sound 10 times better. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Peace out.